Super Saiyan 6? Wait, 6? 6? Wait. The PS6, I mean, what is this gonna look like? I mean, we have the, oh my, anyways. If the PS3 came out in the 11th of November 2006, and the PS4 came out on the 15th of November 2013, and the PS5 came out on November the 12th, 2020, then if you have some mental capacity, then you should know, well, not that you should know, that I think we can guess that the PS6 may come around sometime around November 2027, which falls under the late 2027 category, right? So what does this mean? I mean, what is the console gonna look like? Look at it this way. The difference between the PS4 and the PS5 is kind of mad. So I can only presume that the difference between the PS5 and the PS6, knowing that the PS6 is coming out in 2027, I mean, prediction, right? It's probably going to look even more crazier than the PS5. Because the PS5 released in 2020, I think it symbolizes that very well. Like, 2020 was the mark of a new decade, albeit the one problem that changed the world forever. Sony needed something to set the scene and show that the PS5 was levels above the PS4, which, to be fair to Sony, they did that very well. So if the PS6 is projected to come out in 2027, I can only guess it's going to look somehow even more crazy than the PS5. I mean, I doubt Sony are the type to go for a minimalist design like with the Xbox Series X. To get a better idea, let's see what's coming out in 2027. The reason why I say that is because people dubbed 2020 as the future for literal decades. I mean, people expected things like robots as housemaids, or flipping flying cars, or fully autonomous cities for flip's sake. As you can see, like, it's very futuristic, and the PS5 has a very futuristic design. So I can only assume that the PS6 is going to have an even more futuristic design than the PS5, obviously, right? So I think by looking at what's going to come out in 2027, right, any like type of like crazy big changes in technology, we can try assume what the PS6 may look like. It's only an assumption, bear in mind. Okay, right. The first Olympic esports games will be held in Riyadh in 2027. Wait, hold on. The Olympic Games has 5 rings that form the Olympic Games symbol. What if Sony uses elements from the PS1, the PS2, the PS3, the PS4, the PS5? That's 5 consoles to make the ultimate console, the PS6. Oh my days. Now if I open Paint, I'm going to try to draw this and see what it's gonna look like. So yeah, let's do this. And I'm done. That took me quite a long time. I feel like I'm actually quite impressed with my art. I feel like my art rivals the likes of Leonardo da Vinci, Cezanne, Picasso. I think this puts the Mona Lisa to shame. I feel like this is what the PS6 is gonna look like. It's gonna like, I chose the pentagon design because each PS console is 5 squares. Well, like it's a square. So I feel like 5 squares into one makes a pentagon.
Yeah, I'm just waffling at this point, so let's just speed this up.
Right, I feel like they're going to go for a unique shape, like how the Microsoft did with the Xbox Series X. And then the controller, I think the controller's mainly going to stay the same, around the same. But yeah.
I'm done.